character designs. They're just very
erotic.
Yeah, for cutesy kitty like things, but
What
whatever.
is this game rated?
It's not supposed to be for kids. I think it's like 14 plus or something. Whatever that is, like
That makes
like
sense.
M for mature.
I've noticed that nobody really cares.
Not
about
M for
ratings
mature. It'd be
anymore.
like T for teen. Rated T for teen. Well, nobody really follows the ESRB anymore.
Yeah, but like
It's there
When
for
you-
like box games.
when
but-
you were under 13, would your parents buy you T games?
yeah. So my parents.
How about mature games? Was there?
But see, whenever I was under 13, everything was still kind of like.
Most games were E10 anyway, right?
Yeah. It was, see, I was 13 in 2001, and the newest system that we had
That would have
was
been GameCube, right?
a
It was
GameCube,
brand
yes.
spanking new.
Yes.
That was
and-
like the first time mature games even existed.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. So,
Other than like Conker's
I
Bad
was
Fur Day.
mature by the time mature games were really a big thing.
See,
More so, to give it more perspective, is my parents would let us watch teen movies, or like PG-13 movies, or R movies, depending on how adult they felt we have become.
okay.
So they didn't go by the actual, like, number. They went by, like, I was allowed to watch PG-13 movies when I was, like, 8, because I knew the difference between right and wrong. I knew, like, not to say shit, damn, fuck, hell
yeah.
in
I gotcha.
proper conversations. So, we're still looking for the Den of Evil, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I sort of figured that. That's what
I'm
you
guessing what's happening is we have to keep looking for the Den of Evil, so we're looking on multiple different islands.
were- until you find the one.
Yeah.
My parents cared about it a little more than most people, I think. Like when I remember I got my first teen-rated game when I was 12 because I had to like specifically ask for it,
Oh, okay.
and it was Jet Force Gemini.
Jet Force Gemini.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, it sounds
That game was
familiar.
awesome. It was
What system was it for?
It was an N64 game.
Okay.
It was like a sci-fi space shooter kind of deal.
Oh.
It's a really great game, but it didn't age that well. I don't know. I tried going back and playing
the
it.
games from the 64 era didn't age well.
It's not that the game itself didn't age well. It's that the controls in the first place were kind of bad, and they don't feel any better now. Even as a more dexterous older human being, they still are really difficult.
Yeah.
That's
See,
the fatal flaw.
I think that I it's tough for me because Legend of Zelda is one of my favorite series.
Yes.
I think everybody agrees
It's always up there.
that
on
it's
most
always up
people's
there
lists.
on most people's lists.
I've only met a few people that were like, Zelda games are
My
okay.
favorite Zelda game is Wind Waker, and will always be Wind Waker. And I think most of it has to do with the fact that the controller setup was pristine. Like, I still love the GameCube controller. I think it's one of the best setups.
It's one of the better ones.
for
yeah, I'll give you that.
non-shooters. It's not a very good shooter game.
Absolutely not,
Like,
because the C-stick was garbage.
which kind of sucked because, like, whenever I played Time Splitters, I played it on GameCube.
Yeah, that's
And
not a
Time
good
Splitters
one
is
for it.
one of the best first-person shooters
It's
ever.
so ridiculous.
It's so ridiculously good. Yes. I think I might have to use. Oh wait, I've got a
Meaty
flesh
chunk.
pop.
Plus 2 is fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys only do a quarter of a heart. so-
Well, also if I just start watching what I'm doing, and not running into these zombambinos, Zambambinos.
Their heads just explode after a while.
Can I go down there? No.
Guess not.
I don't know. Oh, I can't touch.
Oh
that
god, you're
guy.
at a quarter of a heart.
Well, it's okay. I have 4 of the
Poppin' mushrooms.
super potions. So
Phoenix Downs. I can never remember the name of anything, so I'll just equate it to
It's,
something that I do remember.
they're
So
auto
I'll say,
potion.
I'll say Phoenix Down
Yeah.
for an auto potion.
So we'll just do that. Alright, let this guy go up and run.
Nicely
Alright.
done. This looks looked like boss battle area, but I guess it
Yeah,
wasn't.
almost, but
There
I
was
don't
a
think they'd
large
throw a boss
platform in
battle
the
at
middle.
you that quick.
He could have
Come
been
on.
a sub boss or
Oh.
something. Who knows? How do you
Oh.
get to those? Is there like an item that blows up ground in small
I don't know.
quantities, or a rope you can climb down stuff? I feel like there's There's something.
I want to really get to that though, because I all I need is one more for another heart.
And that would be very handy to have. Hey, save
Oh, well,
it.
we got the save guy here. He'll help.
So you're probably pretty much in the town now.
Oh hey, it's Roddy
That
Tops.
looks like a Roddy Tops.
Roddy Tops is another character.
I bet she's got revealing tops.
She's got some pretty titties. Although they're all monstery and
Wait.
she's a Zambambino, see?
Just a little green. And
Look at her leg.
stitched up.
She's got like
She's got the whole
staples in her
Sally
leg.
thing going on from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
That was her name, right? Sally?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
cool.
I watched that recently.
Yeah, so did I, but I'm bad with names and nouns, man.
I'm gonna plug something real quick,
Plug.
just to because I want to I want to converse with people about this. I'm doing a New Year's resolution where there's 53 weeks in 2015.
Is there?
Yes, there's 53 weeks in 2015, and
really
I'm
happened.
going to watch a movie each week, or at
Okay.
least 53 movies. And I did my first one last night. We went and saw Battle of the Five Armies, so I got to see that.
What's that?
And the Lord of the Rings, the
Okay,
Hobbit movie.
gotcha. Okay.
The
Sounded
third Hobbit
familiar.
movie. It was very good. I thought it was very good. Everybody else with me
I was gonna say, I heard people were disappointed.
everybody
with
else
it.
with me was like, that was all fighting, and I'm like, yeah, that's like the best part of Peter Jackson films is the fighting.
Pretty much.
So, but there were a lot of story elements to it and everything. Like, it was scattered in the fighting, and the fighting was awesome. So, well, I gotta take Roddy Tops with me.
I
I
guess
can't
her-
shoot well.
I guess
I
her
can't
weird
shoot or
leg
attack
is-
well.
Yep. Just got to do some intense platforming.
So, but I'm gonna start a Tumblr. It's called. I just have it as lancekive.tumblr.com right now.
Nice and easy.
Yeah,
It's your name?
I should probably give it something more interesting, but right now it's just my name. It's lancekive.tumblr.com.
Oh, you Mega Man.
It's a one-hit thing.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Looks like it. So is that like take movie suggestions, the Tumblr?
Well, also, yeah, I'm going to write a little bit on what I thought of the movie, and I'd like to have discussions with people about it because I fucking love movies.
I have a hard time watching anything. I don't know how to
Oh.
describe it really. I
I
don't
need
like
to do
watching TV. I always feel like I could be doing
But yeah,
something
I would also
interactive.
I would also like to take suggestions on movies I should watch.
I've got one.
On my list right now is Snowpiercer. I need to watch Snowpiercer.
I need to watch that too.
I need to watch. I want to watch some of the old stuff that I never ever got around to watching. So like The Shining's on there.
Oh, geez,
a lot of
that's a good
Kubrick
one.
movies are on there. I wanted to find a Quentin Tarantino movie that I have not watched, but I've watched them all. So I couldn't find a Quentin Tarantino movie I haven't watched.
That's fair.
Because I love Tarantino. I think he's my favorite. I think he's my favorite.
Director.
Yeah, director. I like the ass backwards style of storytelling. I think it's really fun.
Yeah, putting all the puzzle pieces together kind
Yeah.
of deal.
Reservoir Dogs is probably top 5 for me as
Never seen
as
it.
a movie. So
Like I was saying, I don't like watching TV because you have to commit so much time to it, and I always feel like you could just be doing something with some element of progress to it.
I thought I was gonna die there.
So I have a hard time watching TV, but movies.
I love watching TV too.
movies. Is pretty one and done. You can watch a movie and be done with it unless
Yeah.
it's like a series. So I'm
Uh,
usually pretty okay with movies. TV is hard for me to do though.
I mean, the series I'm watching right now on TV is Parks and Rec.
I started that, but I didn't get very
so,
far because
The problem is that first season is so boring.
I don't think it's that.
All you have to do is skip the first season, and it gets really good and really deep.
Basically, all of the internet is like Parks and Rec's references. Or at
Right
least
now, yeah.
From what I've
all
noticed.
of Tumblr is Jesus Christ. See, I've never really been into Tumblr.
I had one a while ago, and all I did was like post Shadow of the Colossus art, so I didn't really use it. But, yep, the internet's all about Parks and Rec. Imager and Reddit. Well, not
Yeah.
necessarily Reddit, but Imager is basically an extension of Reddit.
But yeah, so on my Tumblr page, I'm going to keep a list of the movies I watch. I'm going to write a little bit about them, what I thought of them, and I would like to have discussions with people on what they thought of the movies as well. So if anybody wants to discuss with me, that'd be
How
great.
into sci-fi are you?
Oh, super.
Okay. Well, did you see Interstellar?
No.
Okay.
Should I see
my
Interstellar?
first suggestion to you is Interstellar.
Okay.
I loved that movie. I absolutely adored it. Seeing it in theaters was amazing. I don't know if I could ever watch it on DVD. It's one of those things that's probably better
I'll
as
have
a
to
theater
watch it
experience.
That's
fine.
To watch it on,
It's not a big deal, but just
on DVD or
the-
Blu-ray.
the soundscape of it makes it
Yeah.
even more intense. But that's one I suggest.
Okay.
Have you ever seen Sunshine?
Sunshine is... Oh, shit. I didn't see that coming. What's Sunshine?
It came out in like... It was either 2007 or 2009, so it's already like 7 or 8 years old now.
Okay.
It had a pretty all-star cast. It had Cillian Murphy. You know who he is?
No.
Scarecrow in Batman.
Oh, okay.
Captain America, I can never remember his name.
Chris Evans.
And a few other notable people. I'm not super up on actors.
Chris Evans is the main guy in Snowpiercer.
Yeah, I heard that too. My coworkers talk about that movie a lot. They say it's amazing. So definitely.
It's based on a graphic novel.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. Apparently, the movie doesn't have much to do with the graphic novel, but
I heard it's just
the
like
influence is there.
completely
so.
ridiculous, so that's why it's awesome.
Yeah.
Kind of
the,
deal.
The plot is that apparently the whole entire universe has been, or the whole entire world has
all
been
frozen
fucked up because of global warming.
Yep. And
And-
some extremely rich person built a train that circles the whole Earth.
Yeah, and everybody just lives on the train.
And the only people left live on the train, I
Yeah.
think. Everybody else has died.
Yes.
I've,
So
I've-
it's kind
yeah.
of already an out there thing. So
It's
like,
an interesting premise.
I expect it to be fun. I don't expect it to be like life changing, but I expect it to be fun at least. So.
I heard it's one of those movies that's like super goofy and weird, so
Good.
yeah, it's not necessarily
I like
a
to have
good,
more
serious
fun with
movie.
movies than worry about like the social ramifications of watching like fucking Dallas Buyers Club or whatever. Which is another movie that I kind of have on the list that I should watch.
Interstellar
Although
is
I'm
one of
not
those.
a fucking... What's his name? What's the guy in Dallas Buyers Club?
I don't know.
The
Matt
they
Damon?
just made fun of him on
Parks and Rec?
no South Park recently.
Oh, I don't know.
Fucking
Whoop.
oh well
Ew.
that wasn't okay. We got it. We got there.
Whoa.
We got there. We're getting there. This is tough.
Yeah, the whole one-hit kill thing makes it a
Yeah.
little more interesting.
Fuck you, Roddy Tops.
gonna
Why
say,
the hell do you have to be so annoyingly...
Yeah, we might have talked over it. I don't know what happened to her.
I don't know either. I kind of just,
Oh.
I kind of just, pushed through her thing. I don't know why we have to carry her.
Guess she's got a hurt foot.
I figured... I wasn't really listening to the story. I probably should listen, or I probably should look at the story of this.
Maybe we can do a rundown at
Yeah.
some point.
Luckily, this isn't costing me any of my auto potions.
Yeah, that's nice. It's just a infinite lives. You do the
Shit.
thing.
Yeah, but I'm really showing how bad I am at these right now.
It all seems to be just general pattern memorization.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem too difficult, just sort of memorizing.
No, it's not difficult, and that's why I feel like shit.
Ah!
Oh, I got hit on the other one. God damn it.
I wonder if you can just run fast and end up on the other side of all
Yeah,
those
so by
bad
the
guys.
time I put this out, I'll probably have a bunch of other movies already done.
watched or at least
Yeah.
suggested. I've already got 2 for you. But yeah, Sunshine. It's got a pretty all-star cast. It's one of those movies that there's a twist ending, and you either love it or you hate it. And I'm in the group of people that is indifferent by it, but the rest of the movie is so awesome that it sort of overshadows the twist ending. But it's a very good movie. General plot synopsis is the sun is dying, and they send a crew of people to recharge the sun.
Oh, you do like sci-fi stuff.
Oh god, I love space. That's why Mass Effect is like my favorite thing ever, and that's why I forced one of you to do it with me.
I want to do Mass Effect 2.
Okay.
I told Dave that I wanted to be the one who did Mass Effect 2 because, well, I've always wanted to play Mass Effect. God, I got
I
trapped
think you just
in like
gotta
an
go
area
fast
there.
there.
Yeah, you just kind of got to do it.
Sanic. Fast.
Like this area right here, you just kind of do it.
Yeah, just up. Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you gotta go fast. That one you gotta wait.
Mass Effect 2 is amazing. Mass Effect 1 is also amazing, but in its own way. And that has nothing to do with the gameplay.
So, apparently, a lot of people say Mass Effect 2 is the best of the three.
I could agree with that. I have a little bit of a weird opinion in the first one. I don't know. They're so close to me that I can't...
Well, the first one seems...
The first
great.
one's
I gotta
how it
go the
all
whole way back
started,
here.
and that's the first one's how
The
I
first
got
one
into
seems
it.
like it's such little apples for beating it. Because, like, Garrus, or what's his name?
Garrus is the Turian.
Garrus is the Turian that you have with you, right?
Yeah, that's right.
What's the it starts with an S, the main bad
Saren?
guy. Yeah.
Saren
He
Arterius?
seems like such small apples compared to what the rest of the series is supposed to be about. Like the big bad guys.
But he really is, though. That's the thing.
So like
He's
the
just a
whole
tool
first
that's
yeah,
being used.
the whole first game, you're kind of following the henchman.
It's a really lengthy introduction to what the series is
Yeah.
about.
So,
And it's probably nostalgia for me why I like it so much. But the one is pretty close to my favorite. I'd have to say that they're all equally amazing, so I can't decide on a favorite.
okay, so this I gotta just go.
Oh, God.
Damn it! We might have to fast forward through this too.
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't know. Whoever I give this to edit, because I'm not doing the editing right now. I gotta do some work on my computer before I can really do some editing. God damn it!
There are some things about Mass Effect 2 that sort of irk me. The story elements in 2 are probably the best. The gameplay elements are close to the best. I'd say 3 was a little bit more refined.
Well, 3 also... Wasn't there longer between 2 and 3 than 1 and 2?
In
development?
No. Mass Effect 1 came out in 2007.
Okay.
Mass Effect 2 came out in either 2010 or 2011. I'm not sure. I'm actually going to look it up right now. Actually, I probably don't have service, so I won't. But it came out in 10 or 11, so it was a 3 or 4 year span. And then the next one came out like a year and a half later.
Huh.
But 2 was already so
do
drastically different from 1 that it didn't take much more
God,
optimization.
oh, damn it! I know the exit's right there, too.
You're close. You just
I'm
have
really
to do
close.
the correct height jump for the tongue.
Yeah. I gotta wait for this guy so I can get a little bit of room between them. There's that, and then there's the hand. Fall over those guys, they won't hit you. Let this guy tongue.
Yeah.
Go through there, let him tongue again.
He's just tonguing.
Yeah. She looks like she has to go to the bathroom.
Maybe that's her deal.
Well, no, not Roddy. Shantae looks like she has to go to the bathroom. Alright, we got this. Okay. Damn, the stupid fucking runner! God damn it! They look like fucking, like, stormtroopers.
With one really big eye.
With one really big eye.
Yep.
So, yeah, like, I guess that's kind of a cool thing, too, about Mass Effect 1, is that, like, Saren is so, like, tiny and insignificant compared to the actual threat. It's like we've been following Saren because he's doing these things, but his masters are like fucking like super powerful,
super sentient machines that harvest civilization every 50,000 years. Yeah, but the thing about Mass Effect 2 is you have basically no run-ins with the Reapers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like
So
between
okay,
one
don't
and
tell me too much about 2,
Yeah, I'm trying not to
especially
give it
if I
away.
don't-
The thing that irked me about 2 is that there's so much housekeeping that you do.
Uh-huh.
Basically, there are several members of your crew. In the first game, there were only 6 people in the Normandy, and in the second game, with all the DLC, there's like 12 or something ridiculous like that. It's doubled at least. And for each of those people, you're given the option to, and you don't have to.
Yes, I am so
Congratulations.
fucking happy I got through that. Oh my god. That was so much more terrible than it could have been. But anyways, continue.
Yeah, but for each of those people in your squad, you basically have to do some sort of housekeeping mission for them. So it elongates the game. I mean, you don't have to do them. You can opt out of them and just go to the whatever story point without giving anything away.
Uh-huh.
But if you want to get 100% completion, you have to do all this housekeeping for all these characters that you may or may not care about.
Huh.
And there's probably like 4 or 5 characters that I think are awesome, and I would totally do their missions for them. But to get the 100% completion, you have to do it for everybody.
Oh wow.
So that's what I don't like about Mass Effect 2, is that there's that ton of housekeeping. But Mass Effect 3, and now there's a whole bunch of, you heard about the ending, how a whole bunch of people didn't like it.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're upset
then
with
they redid the ending and everything.
I'm one of the few people that thought it was totally fine.
What, the original ending?
Yeah, it was... Basically, all they did with the extended ending was tell you things that you could have thought up by yourself.
Like you could have inferred
Yeah.
from the actual ending.
Yes, and that was... it wasn't totally necessary, but I did like it. It was fine. Any more Mass Effect for free is just awesome. Sweet, give it to me. Sort of deal. But the third game, it's just... the story is so bleak and everything's fucking just going downhill, and you're like, God damn it, am I even going to be able to do this? And it's just so much... It's awesome. I don't know. 3 might be my favorite, but they're all pretty close. 2's got some amazing DLC, though. I don't know. 2 is going to be a significantly longer playthrough than 1.
Hey, there's number 4 squid.
Yep. You can mash them with a hammer.
Yeah.
Get yourself another heart.
I'll have to do that later, though, because I think we still have some things to take care of here.